Just when things are going well and I finally have a break, the phone call comes in. Network operations reporting a problem. I need to check it out. A switch is failing. There should be redundancy, but a lot of change activity is happening lately. This could be a bigger problem than it first appears. I can quickly check out many relationships in Obtain. From the switch, I can see what other equipment and applications might be impacted. Good thing Obtain has a simple button. I can quickly determine who the key contacts are for all equipment connected to the failing switch and send emails and Nexus notifications. Is your Obtain database set up to enable this feature? This video will highlight how to prepare for and use this new Obtain capability.
The Notifications feature gives Obtain users a quick way to send notifications to a set of people. The benefit of this feature is that each user can identify those people to be included in the set very quickly, compose an email message, and have that message include the name of the assets each individual notice recipient is responsible for. Over the next few minutes, we will learn how to set up Obtain to send notifications to people who need to be made aware of changes to specific pieces of equipment. In order to fully understand this feature, let's go over a few key concepts. Concept 1. Person. A person has an email address they want notifications sent to. That email address has to be defined in Obtain either manually or brought into the database automatically from Microsoft Active Directory. Notification contacts are Obtain user IDs. This means any person who needs to receive a notification must have an Obtain user ID with a valid email address. Concept number 2. Notification trigger. A trigger is an event or action which activates the notification. In this example, the trigger is a decision by an Obtain user to notify a set of persons responsible for the equipment connected to a switch he either needs to shut down or which has failed unexpectedly, possibly causing degraded availability for the equipment connected to it. Concept number 3. Device, asset, and components. A device is an asset in the Obtain database. We can view its asset information on the Asset dialog by clicking the Asset button beside the Asset ID field on the Device dialog. On the first page of the Asset dialog, we see primary contact and secondary contact. The device asset is defined with one or more components that document how the device functions. Other videos will be available for more in-depth review, but for the notification feature, the two important components to note are the Ethernet switch component and the router component. To access the Asset notification feature from the client window, select Assets, then Devices. To find the relevant IP switch, click on the search menu item and choose Switch, then IP switch. This option searches for all devices that have Ethernet switch or router components. Click on the Ethernet switch tab control. The Asset notification feature shows a list on the Ethernet switch and router component pages of a device. The list contains a type, name, serial number, and contact names for each asset with a data path connection directly to or from the switch. To compose an email and send it to the selected asset contacts, click on the Notify Asset Contacts button. Review all available options. Select one or more asset contacts you want to notify. Compose the body of the email. Click the Send Emails button. It's that simple. Thank you for taking the time to view this tutorial. If you have any further questions or suggestions, please contact customer support at obtain.com.